しいとか言葉なくし嘆く術もないあるはずのぬくもりが突然に気が下がって凍る胸聞こえることを立ち上がれと立ち向かえとあなたは言うのか砕けた夢が刺さる痛みにあえぎながら光の刃を鬼にして戦い続けるだけ裂かれた傷が流す真っ赤なマグマのような怒りを刃に今かがって戦い続けるだけきらめく刃に刻む奇跡
Well. Where the hell are we in this game? R3, eh? Colonies, we just challenge, cruising for a bruising. Let's see.
Where do you want to go?
Well, can do this first. Hej alltså! What up, Yazoo?
We'll have to fight our way through. Okay. Got it.
My turn. Impossible.
Boarding
Leave
any
it
of
to
them.
me.
That's fine.
My turn. Now.
Got you. Impossible.
Absolute victory.
I'm just gonna try and burst through the story instead of trying to find everything.
Let me show you why I'm called the...
Let's move. There. Ha! Now.
You're done.
Impossible.
Okay.
Impossible.
Leave it to me. Here I go. Okay. Now.
Got you. Impossible.
Absolute...
Normandy Rebellion.
Here they come. Stay...
Here I go. Now. Impossible.
Absolute victory.
That was easy.
existed.
My turn. Yeah. Impossible.
Well, that worked.
Okay, it's safe for now.
Oh boy. Hey, nothing. Come on, controller. What's wrong with you? Wanna work now? Thank you. Hostages, hostages.
To regroup!
Take that!
Too slow.
Witness the fruits of my training! Power! Radiant Riot!
Impossible!
We should keep going.
That worked. Screw those guys. God, I love the music in this game. Yeah, I know he hasn't, and I'm grateful for it. In autumn. Check with those black records. I need to find every single one of them. Where's the black record stuff? Because I want all of them. How many of them are there, anyways? Oh, there's just 5 of them. How many of these do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Blanc. And North Croatian. Yeah, those should be easy to find.
To my dear friends in Class 7, I've taken the liberty of preparing an enjoyable diversion to spice up your mundane day-to-day lives a little. I hope you'll enjoy this little experiment. I know I certainly will. Now, let the game begin. Dance for me a beautiful dance, each step replete with uncertainty.
It's fine, Yozo.
Well reasoned, my friends. A fine deduction, if I say so myself. You are correct. I am Phantom Thief B. But adieu, ladies and gentlemen. I look forward to meeting you again on a new stage one day.
All right. I hate that I'm yawning constantly, it's so fucking annoying. Stop! Croydon Highway 3.
Where do you want to go?
It is the Croydon Highway. Yep, here we go.
Leave it to me!
I'll do a second save, because this won't be the 100% completion save, the other one is.
Let's get going.
This
boy.
one looks like a toughie. Perfect.
The
My
fuck?
turn.
Froggy! Is that you?
Huh? You didn't see that coming. Now's our chance. Ready for a beatdown? Leave it to me, Biscuit.
Here I go. Here I go. There. Now's our chance.
You're done. Okay. 1, 2. Huh? And done. Got it.
Got you.
Here I go. Huh?
Let's move. There. Ha! Now's our chance.
You're done. My turn. 1, 2. Huh? And done. Got it.
Got you.
Okay. Cut! Now's our chance. I'll back you up.
chance!
You're done! Okay, cut! Now's our chance! I'll back you up! Okay.
Got you!
There we go.
Abs-
There is another game that had great music, but I don't remember what it was called. I had it on the Xbox, but I really don't remember what that game was called.
Have you been keeping well? Do tell me. Marvelous! You've ranked up. This is just a little something from me. I knew I could count on you. Adios, Reen.
Alright.
Where do you want to go? Leave it to me!
It was an RPG game as well. I'll find it real quick. Give me a sec. Eternal Sonata, that's the game. Yep, I found it. It's a cute game. I liked it a lot myself. It was pretty fun. I wonder if it's on Steam. Nope, it's not. I'm sad. Yeah, I just had to Google Chopin game and I found it. Because I remember, it's a game based on music completely, and one of the characters is Francois Chopin himself. The musician or whatever it is. If I remember his name correctly. I can't probably pronounce it.
Shrine of Radiance, crafted by the gnomes. By the hand of the spirits, open your doors and guide us to the proving grounds. Yeah, it's a very fun game. I think you can get it on the PS3 as well. I highly recommend it.
My now!
I'll hit. My turn. Here I go. I'll hit.
My
Okay. Now that's. I'll hit. Hostiles neutral.
Right on the castle. State my husband with the soul of holy.
real beast of a monster.
Watch out! This is a tough... Let's move! Now!
Okay. Leave it! Now that...
Sit!
Here's our chance.
My turn!
I'll hit. Okay. Now that... It's my turn.
Yeah, I played it through a long time ago on the original Xbox. I highly recommend testing it out someday if you can get it.
That one's gonna be a pain. This one...
My turn! Second form! Gale! Now's our chance!
Leave it to me! Ah! You didn't see that coming! I'll handle it. Eliminating targets. Now, let's get... Mission complete.
Sit!
Please, take care around that one. I spy with my little eye the goods. Are you sure we should be going up against that thing?
Watch out! This is a... Here I go! Now's our chance!
I'll handle it. 1, 2... Leave it to me!
It's one of those games that you need to go play twice to get the full experience.
Now!
Here I go!
And I highly recommend it.
It's my turn! I'll handle it. Hostile. Oh, what could it be? Hostile spot.
Let's move! Burn to ash! Fall! Now!
My turn. 1, 2... And done. Now.
Got you!
It's over! Okay! Ah! You didn't see that coming! Now! It's my turn! My turn. Now!
Let's move! That's that. Let's keep moving.
There we go.
Stay on guard, everyone. That's no ordinary foe.
Yep, here comes the boss.
one looks like a toughie.
You're
My
angry boy.
1, 2. And done.
Oh, he's strong.
Let's get this over with.
Finally.
Leave it to me! Let's move. There! Ha! Now's our chance.
You're done. Okay. I'm bringing the thunder now. I'll handle it. Okay. 1, 2. And done. Now.
Got you! My blade will cleave ignorance and light the way. Termination slash! Gone!
Great stars in the heavens above, answer to my voice and heed my call. Zodiac red!
I'll handle it. Here goes.
Overdrive!
1, 2.
I fought him with the wrong character.
And done. Now.
Got you! Here I go. There! Ha! Now!
You're done. I'll handle it. 1, 2. And done. Got it.
Got you!
Leave it to me. Behold!
Overdrive!
I'm gonna slice you up. Now's our chance. Ready for a beatdown?
Understood!
Leave it to me.
Here I go. Burn to ash. Fall!
Hey, we didn't take any damage. What the
You've
fuck?
certainly improved.
Well, I had this one teacher.
That's legendary. You know, I think I might actually throw that back to being force. I enjoy the songs a lot in video games. They usually are better than anything that people make outside of video games.
Oh, you're all still here.
Toa?
What's wrong? It's not like you to be so flustered. It's terrible. We got an emergency report in from the Twin Dragons Bridge. It's Celtic. Celtic?
What happened to Keldic?
It was set on fire by the Kreuzing Provincial Army.
What? What?
Well, there goes Celtic.
I beg to differ. The presence of Soldats units on a battlefield makes a tremendous difference. What they may lack in firepower and armor compared to tanks, they make up for in mobility and versatility. But more important than even those factors is the psychological impact they have on our opponents.
We're only human. As such, we are as captivated as we are terrified of giant beings bearing human form.
Well, shit happens.
I hope Louise will be okay.
She wasn't the only familiar face either.
They seem to have enough medicine at least, but...
Poor Beggy.
Still, this war seems to resemble the War of the Lions more by the minute. History tells us towns were set ablaze all across the country back then as well.
Really?
That is said to have been the case, yes. Although the situation back then is very different compared to now.
True enough. This war's been relatively bloodless in comparison, so something like this happening is a big deal.
Still, in the long term, this is bound to hurt the Alliance's cause more than it will help. That's why I'm finding it so hard to picture that Rufus would give the go-ahead to do it.
I think it's safe to say it was just Duke Alborea doing his own thing. He really seems to hate how Duke Cayenne's higher in practice than him in the Alliance.
I'm sorry, but this is where we part ways. Captain, please let me disembark somewhere nearby.
What? You can't be serious.
You're not thinking of trying to settle things with your father alone, are you?
I can't believe you would even entertain the thought. You need to take a deep breath and calm down before you do something you'll regret, Eustace. How dare you? Don't act like you know the first thing about what I'm feeling right now. As a member of the Alborea family, I have a duty to stop my father. You have no right.
We have every right to interfere, Eustace. This is clearly too much for one person to handle alone.
Machias is right. You need to calm down, and we need to think this over together.
Yeah, this isn't like you at all.
As your classmates and friends, it's not hard to imagine how terrible you must be feeling right now. But that's exactly why we want to help you, and I believe we can.
We should discuss how to approach this matter together.
That's a Class 7 I know.
Still, this isn't a matter to be taken lightly. Your actions could have a profound effect on the war from here on out. If you're going to get yourselves involved, you're going to need to be prepared for the potential consequences. But I'm sure you guys know the deal at this point, right?
We fully understand what you're saying. So far, we've tried to keep our interference with the war itself to a minimum. However, what just happened in Celtic was an act of terrorism against innocent civilians. We can't turn a blind eye to that.
You're right.
We're all agreed there. The market manager did a lot for us, both during our field study and when we were lying low there after the war broke out.
I'm of the same opinion. He may be head of one of the 4 great houses, but the Imperial family can still make him answer for his crimes. So please, use my position and this ship however necessary to bring him to justice.
Thank you, Your Highness.
All right, I think it's time we come up with a solid plan. We can't allow Duke Alborea to do anything so inhuman ever again.
Thank you.
Huh? Is there a call coming through? Where's it coming from? Bear with me a moment. This can't be right. It's coming from an airship owned by the Noble Alliance.
How can that be?
They must have sneaked into range. What should we do, Toa? I think I can shake them off if I try.
No, put the call up on the screen.
It's a pleasure to see you all again. Especially you, my dear brother. And Princess Alphen is with you too. Truly, it's an honor, Your Highness.
Rufus?
Goodness.
Why are you calling us?
I apologize for calling so abruptly. Rest assured, I have no intention of attacking or otherwise harming you. I'm calling because there is information of which I'd like to make you aware. Due to the rather sensitive nature of my message, this feed is a private communique from my personal airship.
What could you possibly have to tell us?
Does this concern Celtic by any chance?
It does indeed. I imagine all of you have seen what befell the town yourselves. The attack on Celtic was instigated by Duke Alborea alone. We of the Noble Alliance do not in any way condone it. If you plan to confront the Duke about his actions, you need fear no interference from us.
Huh? Oh, I get it. You want us to take him out, don't you?
Surely not.
The bulk of the Kreutzen Provincial Army is already under my control. The attack was carried out by a small contingent of soldiers who remain loyal to my father. At present, they've walled themselves up in Auroch's fort along with him. With the aid of the Imperial Army, you ought to be able to take the fortress without much trouble.
This is insane.
They're not as well trained as the ones who are serving you, so you don't mind losing them, do you? I'm impressed at how cold-heartedly objective you can be, Mr. Chief of Staff.
Bet you'd love it if we ended up killing each other, so you'd have nothing to worry about, huh?
Nothing of the sort, Miss Clausel. Still, there's no denying my father's actions will be a millstone around the neck of the Alliance going forward. But considering the position I hold, I can't very well publicly oppose him. And that's why I figured I might bring up the matter with all of you. Well, I've said my part. Oh, and Eustace, this is an intensely family-centric affair, as I'm sure you realize. I'm very curious how you'll approach it.
Well
then, if you'll excuse me, I suppose I'll hope and pray for your success this once, as a sitting member of Thor's board of directors.
Nothing like using other people to do your dirty work.
There remains a real possibility that this is a trap.
Still, now we know the Alliance wants something done about Duke Alberea as much as we do. This could be the best chance we're ever going to get to stop him from wreaking more havoc.
I can't allow my father to commit any more of these unforgivable crimes. I will go to Auroch's fort and apprehend Duke Alberea myself. And it would mean the world to me if all of you were to lend me your aid.
Do you even need to ask?
Of course we will. We'll be with you every step of the way.
Let's go beat the hell out of Duke Alberea.
Everyone, commence final preparations. Depart for the agreed location. Once there, we're on standby until the assault begins.
Yes, ma'am.
Departing for the agreed location. We'll keep watch for any threats from the ground.
Course to the Kroitzen province secured. Courageous, full speed ahead.
Go, go, go!
They attacked the city from both sides? Those shameless fiends! Is there still no response from the Pantagruel?
I'm afraid not, Your Grace. We've been trying repeatedly, but we've yet to gain contact. The same remains true for Lord Rufus's personal ship as well.
Damn son of mine. Surely he isn't planning on casting me aside. I thought Eustace was the only useless son I had, but I see I was mistaken. Regardless, we must make the best of what we have and repel those intruders. See that my will is done.
Yes, Your Grace.
There's a sad sight. Man, if I'd known things were gonna pan out to be such a mess here, I would have gone to where the 4th Division is.
Remember, we're not to even think of trying to fight in any of this war's major battles. We belong in the shadows, and as such, that is where we shall remain. Leave the battles that will be recorded in history's pages to others.
You're too uptight for someone whose only job now is to sit and do a whole lot of nothing. Hell, didn't you just get back from Crossbell? If we're just gonna be sitting around anyway, you might as well relax.
Well, I can't deny I have as little interest as you in being here. But interest or no, this is work! Work!
Looks like I'm not the only one who doesn't want to be here. Then again, it takes a special kind of person to want to help someone who has no problem burning his own territory to the ground. Still, as someone whose own life is about to burn out, perhaps this is where I belong. May I manage one last moment of beauty before my flame burns out completely.
What's that? Crimson Wings?
This is Alphen Rice Arner, speaking from on board the Courageous. We have come to arrest Duke Alberea on suspicion of ordering the destruction and razing of Celtic. Please surrender peacefully.
Your Highness. Ah! So the attacks on Berea were merely a diversion? No matter. Shoot them down. Back off! The Ashen Knight? Too late! Ah! Impossible!
Thanks for clearing a path, Reen.
Reinforcing Valamore's sword with Zemirian ore made quite an impressive difference.
Their defenses are weak. Now's our chance to rush inside.
Right!
Don't get ahead of yourselves now. That sounds like...
A new soul dot?
Hello, beautiful children of Class 7. It looks like our time to fight has come once again.
Scarlet? Scarlet, is that you?
Not a fan of you suddenly showing up. Oh well. I still owe you for managing to escape from us back at Gorelia Fortress. I suppose so. But for what it's worth, I just don't care. I don't care about our past encounters. I don't care about the Noble Alliance, and I don't care about what happens to this country. Huh?
What do you mean?
I
I have no reason to want to cling to life. See punish the man who stole everything from me just to put a railway through my homeland by putting a bullet in his heart. That was all I lived for. Now it's done. Right now I'm nothing but a walking corpse searching for a place to die. That's why I've come to see you, Passion Prince. You're the perfect opponent for me to fall in battle against.
She's just like V was.
She's lost the will to live as well.
What a spoiled child.
Still, you're all welcome to join me if you want. This Kestrel Soldat was designed for pure speed, and I'm going to be pushing it past its limits and flying it straight to hell where V and G lived. But there's always room for more passengers on the trip. I'll give you the full story if you decide to join us. Sound fair? And if you choose not to join, well, that way has its own charms, I suppose.
If it's a fight you want, I can grant you that much. But I'm not going to make the same mistake twice. I won't let anyone else so easily choose to die.
If you think you can stop me, go right ahead and try, Action Awakener.
This will be a tough one. Be careful.
I'll handle it. Good luck.
All right, let's get this started.
Too bad.
Let's go! Gotcha!
Too bad.
It's him.
My turn. Here you go.
Bring it on! Gotcha!
Okay.
Gotcha!
Too bad.
It's working. Keep it up.
Going with both.
Too bad.
Leave it to me.
Now! Gotcha! Time!
Too bad.
a little more!
Too bad.
Hey, Ida.
Okay,
What job do you, Ida?
here you go!
Bring it on!
Great. Sounds like a good day.
Gotcha! Let's go! Gotcha!
Okay! Huh?
Freaking die! I just might start making videos. Also, my mic is There's a simple reason for that. The game is fucking loud. And I can't do anything about it. Fine, I'll turn the game down. There you go.
Let's go! Gotcha! Now! Understood!
This can't be happening.
I mean, it's in the sense that it's loud.
Well done!
Is that I can't, like, turn down the volume in a specific way that it makes it good for me and you guys. It's either super loud for both of us, or super quiet for both of us.
Nice work, Rean.
And trust me,
I can see why you were C's classmate.
I've dropped the volume for myself a lot.
You fought just as wonderfully as he does in his Azure Light.
But because this is a PSP game, originally, they don't have a proper volume slider.
Now I can go with no regrets.
This is bad. Watch out, Rean! Pushing her soul dot for that kind of speed put a huge strain on its orbital engine.
Well, I dropped the volume for you guys. I can still drop it more. It's almost halfway down now. Literally minus 11 decibels.
At this rate, the same thing that happened with B's gonna happen here too.
I won't let that happen.
I'm not going to stand back and allow anyone else to die. Not if I have the power to stop it. We're doing this, Valimar!
Acknowledged.
I mean, you don't even need to hear my voice anyways. My voice is annoying as fuck.
Rean!
There really is no end to your recklessness. Is that her Soldot's cockpit?
Yeah, looks like I managed to separate it in time. I want to check to see if she's alright in there just in case, though.
You put on a good show, Rean. All right, everyone. We're going in.
Right. We've got to hurry while Claire and the others are keeping the soldiers here occupied. We'll check if everything is clear inside. Follow when you can.
I will. Take care, everyone.
Our objective is to infiltrate the fortress and apprehend my father, Duke Alberea. Remain on guard at all times.
Let's hurry.
Class 7, Group 8, advance into the fortress.
How is she, Valimar?
I detect vital readings from inside. Her life appears to be in no danger.
This should do it.
Are you okay?
Why did you have to? I was so close. So close to being reunited with them.
Sorry, but I wasn't about to let that happen. I can't pretend to know everything about the life that you've led. But based on what I do know, I don't believe it's okay for that life to come to an end like this. Accept justice for what you've done, and then find a way to atone for your crimes.
You really are soft.
Looks like she passed out. Still, I'm glad I made it in time.
Same here.
It's Ordine!
How long have you been there?
Oh, how cute. Did you come because you were all worried about your friend?
You got me. Still, I wasn't expecting you to try a bet with stakes quite that high. Did you even stop to think for 1 second about what would happen if you got caught in that explosion?
I wasn't thinking at all, to be honest. Still, if I can't win a bet like that, what chance do I have of winning against you? Right, Crow?
Fair enough. Well, thanks. Oh, and reinforcing your weapon with Cimmerian ores, not a bad idea. Just know that you're gonna need to do more than reinforce some old sword to match up to Ordine. So, you know, keep working your way through those trials. Oh, and that was some fine work you did in making it, George. Can't wait to see what the final product looks like.
I think you'll like what you see.
As for the two of you, Tola and Angelica, looks like you've really gotten the hang of flying that thing. I don't think there are many students out there who can learn to handle a cutting-edge cruiser in a couple weeks. You two are nuts.
It was nothing. We can't afford to take forever getting used to a ship when we've got a troublemaker like you to bring home.
Just you wait. You'll be coming back to us. I promise you that. And I hope you're ready to be on cleaning duty until graduation as a penalty for worrying us so much.
If you think you can do it, go right ahead. You still got a long way to go before you can defeat me, but I ain't gonna complain if you actually pull it off.
Okay, time to get back to work. Your classmates must be waiting inside for you by now. You should go after them.
We'll get Valimar back on board the Courageous and keep watch here. You can count on that.
Good luck!
Thanks. We'll be back soon.
I'm surprised that no fortress in this entire game has anti-air turrets. Or defenses, as a matter of fact.
Stop right there!
If it isn't the Northern Jaegers. Step aside. Our business is with Duke Alberea, not with you.
Afraid that's not gonna happen. We have orders to take you into our custody, Usus Alberea.
And for our homeland of Northumbria, we intend to do just that.
Some things just don't change.
Sarah Valestein? I wasn't expecting to find you accompanying our target. I was aware that you'd made quite a name for yourself as a bracer by the name of Purple Lightning.
But I see the rumors about you becoming a teacher at that academy were also true.
Sarah.
Do you know them, Instructor?
Yeah, afraid so. We go quite a ways back. I don't intend to tell you that what you're doing is wrong. There's no doubting that the money you raise is vital to the people back home. But right now, being an instructor to these kids comes first. And Erebonia, not Northumbria, is my home now. So I don't care who it saves. I'll show no mercy to anyone who dares to burn my home to the ground. I'll make damn sure you can never do anything like that ever again. So let's go. I'll take all of you on.
She might be tough, but do you honestly think you can fight us by yourself?
You don't have to fight alone. You can't fight a high-ranking corps like that by yourself.
I won't allow it. We'll help.
Nuh-uh. I want you all to stand back and leave this to me. It's time for me to settle what I failed to do 6 years ago. But...
Very well.
It's time to make you regret turning your back on your homeland and leaving us.
let me show you why I'm called the Purple Lightning. Leave it to me. Time to try this one.
Oh, you're still alive. How the fuck?
Oh, please.
Curse you.
Well, you're not alive anymore.
Okay, we're burning daylight.
What's going on?
How did you withstand all of that completely alone? Unbelievable.
It looks like you've grown even stronger since your days in the Corps.
Well, is that all you got? Go on! Fight me! I can take it! So try your luck as long as you want!
You're serious?
Sarah, it's okay.
I've had enough. I see no point in wasting any more time fighting with a wounded lioness.
This battle's dragged on long enough. I think this is time to walk away. Our contract with the Kreutzen province is hereby complete.
Are you allowed to simply abandon your contracts like that?
We've worked enough for the money we've been paid. We're not in the business of doing unpaid overtime.
Farewell, Valestein. We may meet again, but it won't be during this war.
Alright, yes.
I sure hope not.
We're withdrawing. Disperse and make your way to the agreed location.
Yeah.
That could have gone a lot worse than it did.
Indeed, and it was all thanks to the complete and utter lack of sanity of our loving instructor.
Where do they get off calling me a wounded lioness anyway? I'll show them a lioness, the bastards. Still, I really wish you guys hadn't seen me that way. Didn't want you to know my background either, but not much I can do about that now, huh?
So you were just like V?
Yep. Once upon a time, I was a Jaeger too. A member of the Northern Jaegers, to be exact. That was 6 years ago, before I became a bracer. During my time there, I ended up being saved by Colonel Beatrix. That was what led me to break out of the group.
I knew about it already, but it wasn't my place to talk about it.
I got all that from the ID ages ago, of course.
I guess you have your fair share of burdens to shoulder like the rest of us.
All this was a long, long time ago.
In the town called Kickapoo.
Are you alright?
You've contributed more than enough already. Leave the rest to us.
Okay. Maybe I went a little overboard in that fight. But you know what? It paid off. You won't need to worry about Jaegers on your way to the Duke now. He should still be somewhere in here. Find him, and do what we came to do.
Understood. And you stay right here and rest. We'll be back before you know it.
Let's go and find my father.
Let's move. Yeah.
I'll handle it. Here I go! Get him! Yup!
Got you.
Of course! Now! Look! Must we really crawl through this?
Sit.
Here they come!
Here we go. There. Ha! Now's our chance.
I'll handle it. Eliminating targets. Now. I'll back you up. Here I go. Now! Look at us. Got my eye on the prize. Let's get this over with.
Let's move. Second form. Gale. Now. Let's go, everyone.
Gotcha!
Roger.
Understood! How about this? Okay. Right up! Well, that's that. Let's get going.
What better way than to just destroy everything utterly? Oh man, this place is a freaking maze.
Father's gone completely on the defensive now. But every defense has its flaws. We will find a way through.
Please, take care around that one. Scoochy, scoochy, scooch!
There's a treasure chest close by.
Are you sure we should be going up against that thing? Bum. Ba-dum. Ba-da-dum bum. Ba-dum. I spy with my little eye the goods. Oh, that one looks tough.
My turn.
I'll handle it. 1, 2.
That was tough. Not tough
And
enough.
done. Got it. I'll back you up. Righto. Get him. Of course. I'll handle it.
My turn.
My. Here I go.
This is awfully tight.
My turn. 1, 2. Ha! And done. Now. I'll back you up!
My turn. Second form. Gale! Now!
Let's just annihilate these two fools. Huh? They both survived? What the fuck?
Your turn.
That's a new one.
I'll handle it.
No, don't.
I'll handle it. Eliminating. I'll handle it.
Curse you!
Done. But we can't relax yet.
Got my eye on the prize. Scoochy, scoochy, scooch.
We'll have to fire.
Let's move. Second form. Gale! Now's our chance. You're finished.
Oh, Jesus.
I'll handle it. 1, 2. Ha! And done. Now. Right up! Of course!
Sit!
Here they come! Careful, everyone!
My turn. Second form. Gale! Now's our chance. Let's go, everyone!
Gotcha! Understood! Okay. Too slow. Got it. I'll back you up! Of course! Okay. Eliminate. I'll back.
Here I go. Second form. Gale! Now's our chance. Curse you!
Yes, sir! Yeah! Well, that's that. Let's get going.
Yeah, screw that chest. Already have the item from it. Nah, let's go back. Nah. Nah.
Bring it up!
I'll handle it.
Here I go. Second form. Gale! Now we're...
My now. Look at us. I feel.
Okay. I don't regret opening that thing. You material is always good to have. Oh boy.
Made it. Of course, now Father.
Useless!
Duke Alborea.
Looks like he's got some company from Ouroboros, too.
Oh, how nice it is to see you all again.
Long time no see. Where'd Purple Lightning go? Pretty sure I saw her with you when you entered the fortress.
She's downstairs. She can't make it, I'm afraid.
Ugh! How did you even make it here? What does that terrorist and those Jaegers think they're doing?
S was defeated. The Northern Jaegers left.
The Noble Alliance has completely turned its back on you. You have nowhere left to run, Father. Please, surrender with good grace.
How dare you speak that way to me? Who do you think I am? I am the head of the House Alborea, the ruler of the Kreutzen province, and one of the 4 great houses!
Your status does nothing to excuse your actions. No amount of power can grant you the freedom to raise your own lands.
Silence! The people in that pitiful excuse of a town willingly sat back and accepted an enemy force squatting in my territory. This country's future is as a nation ruled by the nobility, and those shameless fools have no place in it. How is that beyond your comprehension?
Father.
I truly pity you. We've talked enough. Let's get this done.
Yep. Claire's still out fighting, so we've got to get our part of the job done too.
Oh, aren't we overconfident? Do you honestly think it will be that simple?
Yeah.
Lord Rufus may have chosen to abandon his father, but until we're told it is no longer necessary, we will fulfill the mission we have been given. I suggest you abandon all hope of victory, for we will be your opponents.
I fear for our chances against both of them at once.
Nah, I'm good.
My burn.
Excuse me?
Can't deny I'm a little interested in what that black-haired kid can do. But with the Purple Lightning missing in action, you can take this one on your own. See ya. Maybe next time we get a chance to fight, it'll be someone that can take the heat.
Ah! He is unbelievable! This is why I hate working with him!
Your partner's not the most reliable one in Ouroboros now, is he?
So? You still intend to take us on even without him?
So, you all think you can make a fool out of me, do you? Come forth! Vanguard F3! Sleipnir!
Archaisms?
They seem pretty well armored. It must be for defending bases.
We may have fought before, but that was a mere taste of what I'm truly capable of. Come at me with all that you have. I am the head knight of the Stallritter, Jubilee the Swift, and I shall defeat every one of you!
We'll see about that.
Here she comes!
We'll be the ones defeating you.
Now, draw your weapons!
Let's move!
Ah!
Let's move!
There! Ha! Now! Let's go, everyone!
Gotcha! Alright!
Great stars in the heavens above, answer to my voice and heed my call.
My turn. 1, 2. And done. Got it. I'll back you up. My turn. 1, 2. And done. Got it. I'll back you up.
Here we go. There. Ha! Now.
Gotcha. Here I go. Slammy hammer mode. The bang. Not good enough. Come on, Lammy. Transform. Setting target. Electric cannon, fire! We roll! It's my turn.
Judah caught of cheese and cucumber again, added some tomato this time. Nice, yes.
Now! Thanks. Thanks! My turn. 1.
My turn. Burn to ash. Fall!
How are you still standing? I'll handle it. Here.
My turn. Here we go. There. Ha!
It's my turn. Ah. Huh.
Here we go. Here goes. Overdrive. There. Ha! Never chance.
Gotcha. Righto. Lemmy, give me a hand. Down you come. No more chance.
Gotcha. Let's move. Burn to ash. Fall. Now. Let's go, everyone.
Gotcha. Understood. How about this? My turn. Eliminating targets. Now. I'll back you up. This is impossible. Look at us, V. We did it. Target rendered powerless. Mission complete.
We were able to overcome her after all. But I wonder, didn't she seem unusually tired?
Ugh. First I disgraced myself in Crossbell, and now here. How am I to face my illustrious lord who told me to serve as witness here now?
You've nowhere left to run, Father.
How dare you use this? And you, girl, what do you think you're doing? You will protect me.
Girl? You seem to have greatly misconstrued my reason for being here. The mission assigned to me was to come and watch this fortress fall. No one ever said anything about protecting you.
What? Watch this fortress fall? You thought to abandon me the moment you arrived?
Very much so. Those were Duke Cayenne and Lord Rufus's orders, you see. Besides, my lord would never forgive the odious crimes you have committed. And quite frankly, neither can I. You should be weeping with gratitude I haven't taken my sword to you myself.
No.
Well, there she goes.
I'm still curious who her lord is, but I suppose now isn't the time.
I'm just glad her lord wasn't here.
Celine?
Oh, it's nothing.
Eustace.
I know. Father... No. Your Grace Duke Helmut Albarea. You are hereby under arrest on suspicion of arson and property damage in Keldic, as well as causing harm to the people of Kreutzen. Please, do not attempt to resist.
Will that happen? Well, let's see. We need to do 1, 2, 3. I'm not sure if this was the one that I hated. This cutscene. Yep, it's exactly the one that I hate so much. Let's see, there's Millie and there's Sarah. Millie, where the fuck is your other shoe? I mean, Fee? Fee? God damn it. Now I'm confusing the two. Ah! My brain don't work. Rip shoe, you will be missed. Oh, was there a bookstore up here? Hmm. Dang it, I already have them. Wait, what the hell is Fee? Not Fee, Milliam. There's Milliam. Why do I keep confusing them? Why am I confusing Fee and Milliam right now? Brain! They're both small and fun, yeah. Those phases are just awesome. B, what the fuck is your shoe? Well, we still got one bonding in them, so might as well use it. For who? Elliot. My boy. There we go. Let's go forward with the game. Holy shit, the camera went crazy. Meow. Tiny cat, kitty cat.
Damn, this is incredible. It's not as grand as Valflame Palace, but I doubt you'll find many mansions this fancy. The Duke's residence is certainly befitting of his status.
You came after all, Reen.
Yeah, I was kinda hesitant to come and visit in case I got in your way, though.
No, it's fine. Everything is largely settled here now. I will leave the rest to you, then.
As you wish. Leave everything to us, and we will strive and make things as comfortable for your father as possible.
You have my thanks.
He's Captain Claire's adjutant, isn't he?
Indeed, and quite a skilled one at that. He and his men will be managing the mansion together while keeping my father in custody. At least until the war comes to an end.
Oh, right.
There's no need to look so glum. He deserves to answer for his crimes much like others. He should be grateful he hasn't been handcuffed and thrown in a cell.
I guess that's one way of looking at it. Oh, yeah, Scarlet's here too, right?
She's currently receiving treatment in the annex. She remains bedridden, but her life is in no real danger, or so I hear.
That's good.
If you'd like to speak with her, you should go and pay her a visit. Meanwhile, I'll be going to my room to get ready for departure. If you need anything at all, feel free to come by and see me.
Thanks, Eustace. Will do.
And now he's lost.
Wait a sec. Where is his room anyway? I don't know where the Annex Scarlet's in is either. I guess I'll have to ask someone.
Nice room, dude. It's pretty fucking boring. Ooh, hey.
Oh.
I knew it would be you. Did you come to listen to me whine and complain about you?
I know you didn't want me to save you, but you don't have to hate me for it.
I was just joking. I don't care what happens to me. Whether I live or die or get executed as a terrorist, what happens, happens.
Stop being so flippant about the whole thing. But you seem to be a little more cheerful than I was expecting you to be. I'm glad. Well, it sounds like you're doing all right at least. That's good.
My only complaint is that I wasn't allowed to ascend to heaven like I wanted to. But perhaps this is just how it was meant to be.
I wish I could tell you. You said you used to be a sister, right? You mentioned something about training over in Arteria, too.
I did, though that training was a long time ago. That really takes me back.
So that wasn't a lie? Sorry. It wasn't that I didn't believe you, it's just...
I'll have you know I grew up in one of the most pious families in the country. Hard as that may be to believe. I was so happy when I was first invited to join the church. I doubt you'd know, but the church is a fairly complex organization with plenty of divisions within it. The part I was invited to join was an organization called the Congregation for the Sacraments. They're a group full of immensely skilled people who take on some unique missions, to put it mildly. It made me happier than you can imagine to be recognized by people like that at such a young age. I didn't have any special abilities of my own, but I left home, trained my hardest, and eventually became a squire.
A squire? As in a kind of knight? I thought you said you became a sister. Unless you're saying the church has knights too. Ugh, I'm getting confused now.
Anyone would be in your position. Their image of the church begins and ends with priests and mass. As it was, my days in Arteria came to an abrupt end, just before I went out on my first mission,
I got word of what had happened. I hurried back to Erebonia as fast as I could, but I was too late to do anything.
Lady Scarlet, I think you should get some more rest.
Sorry, I didn't mean to make you strain yourself.
You really are a softie. If you want to hear the rest, you'll have to come back another time. So, if you're interested.
It's hard to imagine someone going from being a sister to a terrorist, but that's just what happened. I'm still convinced that it would have been a waste for her to have died back there. I'm glad she seems to have calmed down for now. I'll have to come back another time to see how she's doing.
Wow, that must have been tough. Oh, okay.
Now you can see what happens at Crossbell.
Oh, I can see Crossbell now.
There seems to be something emitting light in the distance as well.
What in the world is that?
I don't know.
That blue barrier that was surrounding the city before is gone.
That, if I remember correctly, is an archaism. And at this point, when that is up there, the final boss fight is slowly starting up.
But now there's something even more unbelievable in its place.
An azure tree?
Yeah, it looks like a tree to me too. It's got all those branches coming out of it.
I don't think trees so vast even exist in legend. Never mind in reality.
Yeah, there's something completely otherworldly about it.
Do you know what it is, Celine?
I wish I did. There's nothing like that in any of the clan's legends.
Just what is happening over in Crossbell?
that's damned impressive. It must be over 2,000 arch tall.
Oh, never thought I'd come face to face with something that big in my lifetime. Life's just full of surprises.
Oh, this is the very essence of beauty. So this is the fruit of the Azure Zero project, a test to the power of human obsession.
Looks like everything did go according to plan. Not that any other outcome was ever a possibility with my illustrious lord lending a hand.
So that showed up as a result of that phantasmal blaze plan of yours? And you're planning on spawning something like that over here, too?
That we are. What you see before you is a miracle born of human hands, made manifest by the Zero Child. The end of the second movement is finally nigh. Let the preparations begin. This story's finale is bound to be one to remember.
Goddamn hippies! Sprouting out fucking trees.
Guess it's almost time to wrap things up. Wonder if it'll go how she and Campanella wanted to, though.
Excuse us, Lord Rufus.
Well, if it isn't General Le Guin and Brigadier General Bardius, I had thought you were still on the Western Front. Might I ask what brings you here?
Do you even need to ask? First Ruhr, now Bereahard. The Eastern Front is collapsing as we speak. I see no reason for us to remain in the West any longer.
I wouldn't go quite that far, General. As long as the West remains well protected, Heimdall will not fall. As for Nortia and the elements which sided with Duke Alberea, they could always abandon their neutrality. The war is still ours for the winning. That hasn't changed.
An impressive analysis.
By the way, would you happen to know anything about that vast tree that sprouted up in Crossbell? Is it even a tree to begin with?
I haven't viewed it from up close, but the pictures were like nothing I'd ever seen. It could be completely harmless, but it's likely causing Erebonians in the East no shortage of anxiety just by being there.
I quite agree, and that concerns me as well. Still, Duke Cayenne insists its appearance was planned. There should be nothing to fear.
Really now?
I was aware he was affiliating himself with some suspicious society of sorts. Could the two be related?
What happens behind the scenes is of no concern to us, I suppose. We are warriors. We live to fight on the battlefield. So, dear Chief of Staff, who is our next opponent to be?
Getting right down to business, I see. I'd like for the two of you to defend the capital. Your opponents are to be the 3rd and 4th Armored Divisions, who will be advancing upon it within the next few days.
Oh, is that so?
What? So they're risking everything in an attempt to take back Heimdall?
That is what I predict will happen, yes. I think Craig the Red and One-Eyed Zex will prove to be enough entertainment for the two of you, wouldn't you agree? After all, only the best will do for the two strongest soldiers the Provincial Army has to offer.
All right, you win. You have my attention. The prospect alone has my blood boiling in anticipation.
concur. Very well. We shall do as you say. This is sure to be a clash for the ages.
Oh boy, this is like watching a freaking movie. Ugh.
I had no idea all this existed right under the palace. Cayenne, can I ask exactly where we're going?
There is no need to look so concerned, Your Highness. The place we are traveling to is to the center of this city. No, this country. And a place that governs a great power. It is where everything both ends and begins.
I'm not sure I understand what you mean.
Please, be careful of your footing. If you were to fall off the platform, you most assuredly would go splat and die.
Now, it won't do to frighten him. And I must say, I don't recall doing so ever being part of your duties.
Pardon me. I believe we're almost there.
I've been waiting for you.
Vita Clotilde? The opera singer? What are you doing in a place like this?
Greetings, witch. I see that tree emerged successfully.
It certainly did. All that remains now is to continue the preparations here. However, let me remind you that under no circumstance...
If you would, spare me. You've made yourself perfectly clear on occasions past. I am hardly enough of a fool to attempt to defy commands from a witch.
What are the two of you talking about? And why did you bring me here?
Patience, Your Highness. All will be clear in due time. Oh my, could this be it?
What is that thing? What's this feeling?
Marvelous! Marvelous! This is the legendary demon said to wield 1,000 weapons. The Crimson Calamity. It was sealed away by Saint Sandlot and Drycles 250 years ago, and a fragment of the great power. The Vermilion Testarossa!
The Vermilion Testicula? The testicles? The Vermilion testicles? Okay. Just joking around. The Vermilion Testarossa is one of the deadliest weapons that they have. And a very deadly one at that.
The Azure Tree? That's the name of the bizarre tree that appeared in Crossbell then?
Yeah, I found it out from the guild branch over there. Things still seem to be tense over in their direction. No one's really sure what it's for or what it can do. Don't think it'll have any direct effect on Erebonia, though.
Well, I suppose that's good news. Sort of.
Still, people on this side of the country are understandably feeling uneasy about it.
Yeah, people have enough to worry about without a giant glowing tree sprouting up from out of nowhere.
Anyone would start feeling nervous at the sight of such a thing.
At least it should keep Calvert off our backs for a while, right? They're as clueless as we are on what that thing is, and they're not gonna risk an attack before they know for sure.
Goddamn controller. I need a better one. Come on. Work, damn it.
Exactly. In a sense, it's doing the same thing for us the barrier around Crossbell City did before it up and vanished. It's probably the best distraction Erebonia could ask for about now.
Oh, is that what your bracer instincts are telling you?
It doesn't take a bracer to think that, Eustace. If Calvert were to invade right now while the war's going on... True. The situation we're under is plenty chaotic as it is.
All we can do right now is keep doing what we always have, and gather information. I'm sure we can do something to improve the situation here, but we don't know enough to decide what that something is.
I'm with Gaius. Let's just take a deep breath and do the best we can.
That's the best attitude to have right now, too. One thing we could do is keep looking around for other Thor students. We could always use more help, right?
We still need more Zemirian ore, too.
Oh, that's right. And there are still more spirit shrines left to explore as well.
Strangely enough, our best course of action is to simply continue doing what we've always done, albeit with renewed dedication.
That works for me.
Sounds like you've got things covered in the east, which means that all that's left for me is to wish you good luck. Take care of it. Okay, Sarah?
What else would I do? And you take care of yourself, too. We wouldn't want anything to happen to you before you reunite with your dearest Carnelia, now would we?
Yeah. Would you just drop that already? Anyway, keep it up, guys. I'll be in touch.
Oh, there goes all my fun.
What was all that about? Toval's girlfriend?
It did sound that way.
For further details, please consult a certain famous novel about a certain lovable scamp, now certainly available in all bookstores.
Poor Toval. Anyway, you should probably get to work. The best place to start would be checking the latest requests from Prince Oliver.
There's a request from Rosine about Keldic.
Yeah, if we can, I'd love to help her out.
Me too. It's the least we can do after all the market manager did for us.
I'm in agreement. We should try and help her if time permits.
Klaus also has something in mind for us, it would seem. And that being said, I think it'd be best if I were to accompany you for the time being.
I'd like to come along too, especially since we have the spirit shrines to worry about. Of course, Celine will be coming. You'll need both of us to get through the shrines after all.
That sounds fine by me. Thanks.
All right then, let's go.
Okay, but what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna end it an hour early, and I'm gonna head. What the hell? It's raining outside. But yeah, I'm gonna end it an hour early. I'm gonna visit the store, get some other food. I'm running out of tuna fish salad. I really need some food as well. And Sweet Daddy Brown, I see you over there. Sorry for you if you just hopped in, but I'll have to end it early here. I might stream later on in the evening, but for now, see ya.